What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So by the time you guys see this video, it should be the Thursday before Dino's. So I took the truck for a nice little road trip. I'm trying to drive it to Dino's this year, so I'm trying to make sure that all my little bugs and everything are worked out and I'm not having any problems, because last year I actually drove it to, I towed it out to Dino's. This year I want to drive it. So let me cue my intro and then we'll get into it. Okay, so there's my baby. So I drove it from my house all the way up to Canyon Lake. Let me show you guys this beautiful scenery at Canyon Lake. Okay, so I've been driving this thing. Been trying to put some miles on it. As you can see, the hood is back on. It does have the hood pins. Everything's installed. The vents, everything's installed. Just the other day, I drove her 150 miles straight just to make sure. And today, I am driving it it's 40 up to the mountain, through the mountains. So definitely testing out these brakes, and they work. You know, it's a little different being manual brakes, but I can stop. But from my house to Dino's, it's about 60 to 70 miles. So I just want to make sure that I didn't have any problem doing all this. All right, so that is a wrap on the Canyon Lake drive. So now it's time for me to head on down the mountain. I'm going to go ahead and record that, throw it on the GoPro, and then I'm probably going to do something I shouldn't do. Probably make a couple quick pulls, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll talk myself out of it by the time I get down this mountain, you know, and keep cruising like I should. This is why we live in Arizona, right here. This beautiful, beautiful scenery. So yeah, I had to pull over. The car in front of me was just going way too goddamn slow. I just felt like I was riding the shit out of my brakes, trying to stay behind him, because there's no passing on this mountain. Like you're doing 20, 25, especially coming down this mountain. But this is the route up to Canyon Lake. So if you're ever in Arizona, in the Phoenix area, you should definitely come check out this beautiful scenery. Okay, well, unfortunately, that GoPro footage did not come out like I thought it would. Basically, I think when I put the battery in the camera, I had it tilted up just a little too much, so it created a glare off the windshield. So you don't get to see the scenic drive, but I'm going to use the 1 minute of usable footage, and just so you guys can see. Yeah, I gotta give you guys a taste. I gotta give you a taste. I was playing a little bit. I shouldn't, but I'm a racer. I'm a racer at heart. This much power, I have fun stepping in it. So I'll turn the music down just so y'all can hear this. Might catch a red light. Woo! It's on, baby. It's on. And like I said, I don't know if I can stay in it. I'm gonna try though. I'm on street slicks. This road has been a little dusty. At least that road I came off of.
It's only entertainment.
So as you got to see, yeah, that footage really was not that usable. But you know what? Sometimes it is what it is. But we are on another problem. So I'm going to cue in our weather report because now they're talking about rain for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Dino's is Friday and Saturday. I wasn't going to go on Friday. I was only planning on going on Saturday. And I was planning on driving there. And let me flip the camera around. And as you guys know, I've been rocking street slicks since probably spring. So I gotta swap these out. I'm not gonna drive this out there like that. So now we gotta go to the regular tires. Okay, since I do have a little extra time on the video and I do get asked about these, the fronts are what are these? Oh, a 20 by 8. Tire size is a 245, 45, 20. I don't know the offset. All right, let's go to the rear. So my normal rear is a 20 by 10. And like I said, I don't know the offset, but the tire size is a 295, 40, 20. And they are the, was it the Nitto, what does it say? NT555 G2. Those tires don't hold for crap. I'm probably gonna try to burn through these tires and get something that is a little better. Just don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, they don't hold. Like I was blowing these off at lower PSI than I do for the street slicks. All right, the street slicks. Okay, so this is the same wheel. I just had to make me a 17 by 10, and this one is the the Mickey Thompson ET Street R. The tire size is a 305, 45, 17. So there you go. For anybody who's been asking me, that's what I have. So that's pretty much the difference in the tires for the rear. Okay, so got the wheels back on, washed it, got everything clean, so she's ready for Dino's. I am going to talk about something real quick that people have been asking me questions about. So these hood vents are track spec motorsports. So I'm going to kind of talk about that real quick before. So with my hood latch, and pop that open, get it ready. A little hard doing it one-handed. There we go. Okay, so once I put these hood vents in, the hood got really flimsy. Like on the freeway, it's bouncing around like crazy. So what I'm going to do to hopefully help correct that is I'm going to build a frame for it. So what I think I'm going to do is just take some thin angle iron and build a whole little structure to come around here. I'm going to tie it all the way across like a big rectangle and all the way across to the top. And then I'm going to bring it down and connect it that side. Same thing for here. Bring it down and connect it that side. And then I'm going to tie it into where the original bracing was. That was here and then down in there. Same thing on this side, there and up here. But I'm going to do that after I put the intake manifold on to make sure there's no clearance problem. But I don't think there's going to be any clearance problems because after kind of looking at it, I don't see how even me coming across this way here would cause any clearance problems. So, but yeah. But other than that, I'm about to finish cleaning the interior on this thing and just getting it set for Dino. So I plan on being out there on Saturday. So if you see me out there on Saturday, say what's up. And then pretty much the next video, oh, it's funny too, this morning, the weather report changed. So they're saying that it most likely is not gonna rain Saturday. It probably rains Saturday night and then Sunday morning. So, you know, but it's been a while since I had these tires now, so I guess it's a good thing I get to run them. And then, but I'm thinking about getting rid of these after I burn them out because these are the Nitto NT55 G2, I think it is. And I think I want they're more of their racing compound ones that are still semi okay in the rain. But Yep, but the next video pretty much will only be about Dinos. So I'm gonna do a full video about coverage for Dinos, and then after that, I need to finish up this Accord. Christmas is right around the corner, and I gotta get this done so I can get it back to my homeboy's house. And then whatever little stuff we need to button up, we can just button up at his house. But we gotta do the exhaust, which means I need my welder. I gotta finish up wiring, which is easy for me to kind of do here in my own house. So probably the next couple of videos will be just mainly me focusing on getting this done so I can have my full driveway back by Christmas. So when you watch this, James, you're next. You're next. And then after I'm completely done with him, then sometime in between there, I'm gonna get this thing on the dyno so we can see what kind of power it's putting down. And then after that, it's tear apart mode to increase everything. And then, you know, I'll start fixing little stuff that I know here and there. And, you know, and then hopefully, if everything goes well, I should be tearing it apart in the spring for it to finally get painted. So that's my plan. As long as there's nothing money-wise that comes up, this thing should be getting painted throughout the summer while I'm working and really won't be able to use it. So, but I'm rambling at this point. So, like always, everybody, thanks for watching. And hopefully I'll see you guys at Dino's, or I'll catch you guys on the next adventures of Kenny. Peace.
Thank you all for watching this here video. Please like and subscribe.